Hi, it's Dorothy Guining with Scrapbooking Quebec. In this edition of Tips and Tricks, I'm going to talk about how knowing your stash can make you an efficient shopper and stretch your dollar. I will be showing you my latest Stampin' Up! Haul, a bunch of online exclusives, and throughout I will explain my strategy when buying new products. A strategy which permitted me to dip into 4 new collections instead of just 2. I did a similar video 3 years ago called Shop Efficiently Using Style as a Guide. Today's video offers different advice, but it does complement the advice I gave a few years ago, so I will put a link to that first video in the description box below. So let's get started. The first collection I'm going to show you is on the go. It's a Stampin' Up! Online exclusive release from March 2025. I bought almost all of it. I had the paper pack, stamps, dies, stickers, and twine. The only product I didn't buy for this collection were treat boxes. They looked like little suitcases, super adorable, but I didn't think I would use them. So for that reason, I didn't buy them. And the reason why I bought so much of this collection is, number one, I don't have anything like it in my stash. Number two, I absolutely love the color palette. I also love the travel theme, and I know I can use it. And for those reasons, I was happy to invest in this collection. Now, what I'm showing you right now is the 12 by 12 pattern paper pack. So it comes with 12 pattern papers and 2 in each design. Next, I'm going to show you the sticker pack. So this is puffy stickers, all in the same beautiful colors as this collection. And there are stamps, geotags, arrows, stars, all kinds of little different images. I'm opening up the package because I want to show you there are 2 sheets in here. So there's 2 of each one of these. Very, very nice. So I'm quite excited about that. You can see also on my table, I have twine in 3 different colors. Again, it matches this collection perfectly. I use twine all the time, so I have no problem purchasing a product that I use all the time. Now I'm showing you the stamps and die. So the stamps have small images along with some sentiments. These I can use for scrapbooking and card making. These are rubber stamps. Now I am going to show you the dies. I particularly love the dies that coordinate with this stamp set. They are quite small. I like to have small images. I like to have images or shapes in all sizes actually, but these are really fun. There are keys, there's a little lock there, there's almost like a keychain along with some labels. Very detailed, there's stitching around the outer edges. Absolutely love it. And again, nothing in my stash resembles that, so I have no problem investing in that. Now this collection here, there are lots of textures. Again, another March 2025 online exclusive release. There were plenty of products that went with this collection, but I only bought 4 of them. The other stuff, I'm going to be bringing it in from my stash. So right now I'm showing you one of the paper packs I bought. It's called Woven Texture. So you can see it's like basket weave, linen, one looks like a sisal carpet, all in neutrals. I use neutrals all the time and I love scrapbooking with neutrals. Here is another paper pack that goes with the collection called Botanical Textures. So this one has a black and white color family to it. Also, you can see one side are botanicals. The flip side is a black and white tone on tone. Some almost look like wood grain, others like watercolor. Again, neutrals. I use neutrals all the time, so I have no problem at all investing in these 2 paper packs. They are consumables. I know I will use them. In addition to these 2 paper packs, I did buy the adhesive dots. I particularly love them as well. Once again, neutral, so I can use those with all kinds of collections, and they're really nice and flat. I also bought the dies. I absolutely love the dies here. They're called Textured Notes dies. These are nested rectangles, and the outer edge is all embossed. I get lots of use out of basic shape dies, so they're always a good investment for me. And when they're nesting dies, it's even better. When there's an embossed edging around the outside, it just makes them extra special. Now, there were other tools with this collection that I didn't buy. I am showing you an embossing folder. It's in a corrugated embossing folder from my stash. With this current collection, there was an embossing folder release. It was for a mini corrugated embossing folder. I don't need another corrugated embossing folder, even if it is smaller. So for that reason, I didn't invest in a new embossing folder. I pointed out the round basket image and the foliage on that paper. There is a stamp set that has those two images on it along with some sentiments. It's kind of a textured background stamp set. I have lots of textured background stamp sets in my stash, so I just pulled out three of them. One is Gallery Grunge, the other Notes of Nature that has some foliage in it, and this third one here is Elements of Text. Actually, that one was just released in January. They aren't the same images that are on the stamp set, but they will do for textured background stamps. So for that reason, I didn't buy the brand new stamp set. Also, this collection had a ribbon with it. It was like a white woven ribbon, super beautiful, but I have lots of ribbon in my stash, so I just brought out another neutral ribbon. So now I'm going to tuck all of this away, and now I'm going to show you another collection I bought. Since I didn't buy everything from the other collection, technically I had a little bit of money left over. So what I'm showing you right now is kind of a mini investment. I bought the Meant to Be paper pack along with stickers. This was in the January 2025 online scrapbooking brochure release. There were lots of items, or more items, I should say, that went with this collection, including a solid cardstock paper pack. There were stamps and dies. All I bought was the paper pack along with stickers, and I showed you a moment ago I did invest in one of the ink colors that I didn't have in my stash that's predominant in this collection. So I'm flipping through the paper pack. The reason why I didn't invest a lot in this particular collection, I kind of hesitated because I thought the bees might have been a little bit too cute for me. But I kept being drawn to the color family, and I really do love this paper pack, but I don't love it enough to invest in all of the tools that coordinated with it. And to boot, I have some that are very similar in my stash. So you can see I'm showing you the paper pack. Again, 12 pattern papers, 2 in each design. And you can see some of them have those bees on it. They are cute. And the flip side are tone on tone. I do love the color palette. Now I do have the stickers here. I'm showing you there's 12-inch sticker sheets. There are some wordy bits and bumblebees. Now the wordy bits here are a little bit too cutesy for me. When it's Be Happy spelled B-E-E, that's not something I would use, but I would cut off the B and use the word happy. And that is one reason why I didn't buy the stamp set that went with this collection. The stamp set had sentiments with that type of spin on words like be happy and be beautiful, or be beautiful, stuff like that. And I just don't use that in my scrapbooking, so I didn't want to invest in the stamp set. I'm showing you the ink there. It's called Petunia Pop. I did buy that because, again, I didn't have it in my stash and it works with this collection. The reason why I didn't buy the solid paper pack that went with it is because it had 4 different colors, and I have all those 4 colors already in my stash, so there was no need to buy a separate solid paper pack to go with it. Now the dies that went with this collection that coordinated with the stamps, one of the main elements of it were these beautiful stitched hexagon dies. Now, I would have loved to have them. There's probably more of the hexagons, and I think 1 or 2 of them are larger, but I already have stitched hexagon dies, so I didn't feel like I could invest in a new set. Also, that die and stamp set had bumblebees, and I really don't need a whole lot of bumblebees. I already have bees in the paper, bees in the stickers, and I just showed you I also have a bee punch as well. So that's enough for me. So I did not buy the stamps and dies. So with the money left over, you can see I have another collection here, and this one is the paper and sticker pack from Storybook Moments. I have a few other items as well, but all I bought from this collection was the consumable products, basically the papers along with some adhesive dots. Now, I love the color palette in this collection. This collection also came with 2 different stamp sets along with coordinating dies. But you can see there's flowers, but one side of them almost has a Beatrix Potter look to it with these bunnies in clothing and in gardens. Cute, but I don't think I can use too many of those bunnies. I don't do a lot of Easter scrapbooking. I do like a double page spread a year. I may make a few cards, but that is it. And you can see also this paper pack comes with these punch outs. There's 2 identical sheets and the punch outs are super cute. One of the 2 stamp sets that coordinate with this collection has a lot of these same images or very close to these images. So for me, these pop out images, there's quite a few of them. That's plenty for my Easter card and scrapbooking. I'm showing you the sticker sheet. This one has more of a gardening slant, which is probably a bit better for me as well. And also one of those stamp and die sets had a gardening slant, but it also had that Beatrix Potter gardening slant, which I didn't think I could really use. I'm showing you as well that I have the coordinating solid paper pack that went with it. For these ones, I didn't have a lot of the colors in my stash, so I bought it. I knew it would work well with the paper, and I do love coordinating solid paper pack, so I was happy to invest in that. I did buy one more paper pack. You're going to see it in a minute. It was released to coordinate with this collection, and there are a bunch of plaids. So I bought this collection because I love the color family. I know I can use it, but I didn't buy the tools because I didn't think I could get enough use out of the tools to justify the cost. And in addition to that, this collection here has lots of embellishments with those 2 punch-out sheets and those cut-apart sheets that you see on top. Those are little adhesive antique pearls that went with this collection as well, so I bought those as well. Since I didn't buy the tools for that collection, instead I invested in another set called Everyday Arches. And for this one, the stamps and dies, I am particularly excited about. I am showing you the nesting arch dies. I have absolutely nothing like this in my stash. Some of these are really quite big. I could cut out full-size photos with them. They are all stitched, so I absolutely love them. And for me, buying the buying the stamp set was worth it as well because a lot of those sentiments are positioned so that they can follow the arches. And I don't have anything in my stash that resembles that. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, I showed Stampin' Up! Products, but this strategy is applicable to all your crafty shopping. The new products I shared are listed below along with my link to Stampin' Up! And if you live in Canada and use the link, I will get a commission. If you have a local demonstrator, please support him or her. But if you don't and something interests you, thank you very, very much. Above all, I hope this strategy inspires you to think about your stash the next time you go shopping. You will save money or you will end up with more products like me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Scrapbooking Quebec, I would be thrilled if you did. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very, very much. Have a great day, and I will see you soon on YouTube. Bye-bye.